Okay, hi all. In this video, we're going to show how to convert a decimal number into a hexadecimal number. Now, just as a reminder, decimal numbers are base 10 numbers. They're made up of the 10 digits from 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can be made up of any number of those digits repeated. Like, for instance, 999 is a decimal number, 149, 106. These are all decimal numbers, whereas hexadecimal numbers are base 16 numbers. They're made up of 16 digits, a combination of 16 digits, and the 16 digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the same 10 digits we use for decimal, and also then, because we've run out of digits, we use the letters A, B, C, D, E, and F. So for instance, just like a decimal number only uses these digits, so a decimal number might be 45 or 136 or something like that, a hexadecimal number can use any combination of these. So a hexadecimal number can be 9A or 6C7, something like that. So the first thing we're going to do is convert from a decimal number to a hexadecimal number. So we'll pick any decimal number. We'll say, for instance, 2000. Okay, and similar to when we were converting binaries or to binaries, we're going to use division and successive divisions. So this is our decimal number, and since we're converting to hexadecimal and we've 16 digits, if you like, to make up a hexadecimal number, we're going to divide by 16 each time. So 16 into 2000, and I would encourage you to have a calculator ready when doing this, but if you have a calculator ready, 16 into 2000 goes in nice and evenly 125 times. So if I divide 2000 by 16, I get an answer of 125, and since it goes in evenly, that means there's no remainder. So the remainder is 0. Okay. The next thing then is whatever we got when we did the first division, we divide that again by 16. This time it's not going to go in evenly, and again, using the calculator, we get 7 point something. So in other words, it goes in 7 times with some remainder. So when you divide first and you get 7 point something, you can write your 7 down here, and then to find out what the remainder is, you can multiply 7 by 16, which will give you a number less than 125, and subtract that number from 125 to get your remainder, in this case 13. So 16 times 7, or 16 goes into 125 7 times, with 13 left over, a remainder 13. Okay, and again, even though this is a number less than 16, we must go all the way down to 0. So we're going to divide one last time by 16, and we know 16 will not go into 7, so 0 times with a remainder of 7. Okay, so like the binary then, our number starts from the bottom and goes up. So our number, if you like, is 7, 13, 0. However, 13 is made up of 2 digits, so we must find out what the equivalent to 13 is in our list of hexadecimal digits. So 0 is 0, 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 5 is 5. But when we get up as far as 9, 10 is then going to be represented by A, 10. 11 is going to be represented by B. 12 is going to be represented by C. 13 by D. 14 by E. And 15 by F. So even though this says 7, 13, 0, we know that 13 is represented by D, so it's really 7D0. So our answer is 2000 is the equivalent in hexadecimal of 7D0. 0 and that D look very similar, but 7D0. Take one other quick example there. So if we take a bigger number like 129,724, Okay, again, we're going to start by dividing it by 16. 16 into this goes, when we put it into our calculator, we get 8,107 point something, and that remainder then is going to be 12. And dividing this again by 16, it goes in 506 times with a remainder of 11. And then if we divide this 506 by 16 again, it goes in 31 times with a remainder 10. And then divide 16 into 31. Well, it'll only go once, won't it? With a remainder of 15. And our last time dividing it again, 16 into 1, won't go at all any times. So it's 0 with a remainder 1. So again, this is our hexadecimal number. However, what is 15 in our hexadecimal, which is our 15th digit, I suppose, in our hexadecimal number line here? It's going to be 15 is F, isn't it? So that's the equivalent of F. 10 is going to be A, 11 is B, and 12 is C. So 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C. So this number, 129724, 129,724, a regular decimal number, is the equivalent of 1FABC. 1FABC. That's its hexadecimal equivalent.